Namaskar to all. We are still 74. I had a question to ask. How many non-Kannada people are there in the batch? I just want to know for my curiosity. You can keep your hand raised, those who are already there, and we will ask the question at the end of the class once again. And we have been dealing with the first chapter, where Arjuna pours out his sorrow, why he doesn't want to fight. What have we to do with the Arjuna's sorrows? We have also some of the problems which we have been fighting in life, which we think it is difficult to overcome, finding for a way out, to have a relaxed life, beautiful life, a satisfying life. How can we do that? So we also have a problem to pour out to Krishna. Try to know what are the changes that we can make in ourselves so that we have a wonderful life. So Krishna just said only one thing, Pashetan Samavetan Kurun, and stopped the chariot. And asked Arjuna to look. Arjuna looked at the people standing on both sides. It was a big shock for him. He found all relatives of his gathered there to fight a war and get killed. Suddenly, he gets a feeling where it is not worth fighting the battle at all. He forgets the question of dharma and adharma. He only thinks of life going to be lost if the war is continued. So he said, yesterday we did, Drishtvevam sajanam Krishna yutsam samupastitam Sidanti mama gatrani mukancha parishushate Vepatuscha sharire me romaharshasya jayate. And then Vepatuscha sharire me romaharshasya jayate Gandivam samsrate hasta tvakcheva parishyate. Continues. We have to go to the next shloka. My body shakes with this confusion and fear which I am now facing. Killing these people. Gandivam samsrate hasta. We already know Arjuna's bow is called Gandiva. He held the Gandiva in his hand and said, Krishna, to stop my chariot where I can see all the gathered people in the war field. The Gandiva was very tight. No problem whatsoever for him to hold the Gandiva. That is his bow. But now, because of this great shock that he is having as to kill his own people, the hand shuts. Gandiva slips from his hand, he says, Gandivam samsrate hastat tvakchaiva paridashyate. Skin burns. Tvak means skin. Tvakchaiva paridashyate. Gandivam samsrate. That's the right shloka, is it, Shruti? Yeah. Gandivam samsrate hastat tvakchaiva paridashyate. Tvak means skin. Paridashyate, burns. Tvakchaiva paridashyate. Nacha shakno mavastatum brahmati vacha mevanaha. I am not even able to stand. Nacha shakno mavastatum. I am not even able to stand firmly. And brahmati vacha me manaha. Underline that. my mind is getting lot of confusions. Brahmati vachame. Brahma, that is what the word that we use in Sanskrit. In many languages we have that. That thinking that is so strong against what he so far believed has caused this situation in him. I'm getting a lot of confusion. Brahmati vachame manaha. Confusion is coming to me. That's what he says. Gandivam samsrate hasta. Bhagavad Gita is simple because when you know the sum of the words, that will give you the meaning also as you read. Gandivam samsrate hasta. Gandiva slips from my hand. Tvakchaiva paridakhyate. Skin burns. Skin burns because of the body heat. Nacha shaknom avastatum. I cannot even stand up. That is my present condition. Brahmati vacha me manaha. My mind gets lot of confusion. No clarity of thought. One after another thoughts come like that when we are in Brahmi. So that is what exactly happening to Arjuna also. I think we can repeat. Gandivam samsrate hastat.
Gandivam sramsate hasta.
Tvakchaiva paridakhyate.
Taktaiva paridahyate.
Nacha shaknom avastatum.
Nacha shaknaum avasthatum.
Brahmati vacha me manaha.
Brahmati vacha me manaha.
Gandivam samsrate hastat.
Gandivam sramsate hastat.
Tvakchaiva paridakhyate.
Taktaiva paridahyate.
न च शक्नोम्यवस्थातुम्
Nacha shaknomyavasthatum.
भ्रमतीव च मे मनः.
Brahmati vacha me manaha.
And then निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव. Supposing you are going for an important and a sacred job. You have just got out of the house. You see a cat crossing you. When you come out of the house with a great intention, say after the marriage of your son or daughter, some sacred job. Immediately you get some apashakana is happening. Bad omen is there. This is not just an Indian, this bad omen. They are there everywhere. They are universal. Shakespeare also uses such bad omen in all his novels. So he says, Nimittani cha pashyami viparitani keshava. I am seeing a lot of nimitta which are against my previous intention of fighting. Bad omen is happening. Nacha shreyo pashyami hatva sunyamame. I don't see any comfort. Hatva swajanamahai. After killing our own people, I don't see any good in that. No good in killing our own people. I don't feel that. Nimittani cha pashyami. Bad omens are happening. Apashakunas are happening. Pashyami viparitani keshava. Not favorable. Some are favorable. Supposing you are thinking that you are going to get a first class in the exam you have written, and you are in the temple, a flower from the right side of the deity's idol falls. And suddenly you get a feeling there is a grace of God. Same thing happens on the other side, say. And immediately the thought comes to is, what's happening? Why so? So the shakunas are believed. It is very interesting, some such things are universal. When I was in US, I was traveling on a metro. Suddenly, I sneezed. Haksu. And when I seized, my neighbor was an African sitting next to me. Suddenly he said, God bless. Sneezing was a bad event. Suddenly he said, God bless. What was interesting for me is, when I was a young kid, my great-grandmother was having me on her lap. I used to sit on her lap. When I sneezed, then she used to say, Rama Rakshagiru, let Rama protect you. What a resemblance. Which is Africa, which is India, these feelings are very common. We have good signs and bad signs everywhere. Some we think as good may not be thought by the others as good. But anyway, these feelings are there. These bad signs are happening to Arjuna. Nimittanja pashyani viparitani Keshava. Maybe you have some other things which you consider not auspicious when you see that, when you start doing a good job. Nacha shreyo anupashyami. I don't see any shreyas. I don't see any success. Hatva swajanam. Swajanam hatva. Killing our own people, I don't think will bring us any good. Killing our own people will not bring us any good. That's what he says. Hatva swajanam. Killing our own people, I don't see success. I don't see greatness. So that is the feeling that has started in the mind of Arjuna. He sincerely pours out his sorrow so that he could get an answer. Krishna happens to be the greatest psychiatrist on earth, and the first one also. He listens everything that Arjuna says. Before he gives an answer, doesn't stop. When he said, I'm getting bad omen, Krishna didn't say, stop it. It's not bad omen, it's good. No. Pour out your sorrows. That's a great psychiatrist. Listen to the problem first, and then give the solution to the problem later. Krishna listens with ultimate patience for all the things that Arjuna wants to say. When he was in confusion, only then his answers could be meaningful. So, nimittani cha pasyan viparitani Keshava. Keshava means Krishna he is referring to. I am seeing bad omens. I don't see any shreyas, any good in killing these people. Hatva swajanamamaya. Killing our own people, I don't see there is any good thing is going to happen. That's what he said. I think we can repeat this shloka. Nimittani cha pashyami
निमित्तानि च पश्यामि
viparitani Keshava
विपरीतानि केशव
na cha shreyonu pashyami
न च श्रेयोऽनुपश्यामि
hatva swajanamahave
हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे
nimittani cha pashyami
निमित्तानि च पश्यामि
viparitani Keshava
विपरीतानि केशव
na cha shreyonu pashyami
न च श्रेयोऽनुपश्यामि
hatva swajanamahave.
हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे.
How step by step his argument proceeds, you can observe. Na kangshe vijayam Krishna. Bhagavad Gita is very simple, perfectly logical, rational, spiritual book if you want one. There is none other than only one thing but that exists happens to be Bhagavad Gita. Na kangshe vijayam Krishna. I don't have a desire for victory. Na kangshe, I don't desire victory. Na kangshe vijayam Krishna. Not only that, na cha rajyam sukhanita. I don't need kingdom. I don't need that sukha. That sukha means I don't give that comfort. Nacha rajyam sukha nicha. Nakankshe vijayam Krishna. Krishna, I don't want the victory. Nacha rajyam, I don't want the kingdom. Na sukham. Sukha nicha. Comfort. Now, I don't want any of these. I don't want rajya. I don't want vijaya, success. And I don't want this sukha. Kinno rajyena govinda. Immediately he goes to the other side of the thought. What is the use of victory, Krishna? Kinno rajyena govinda. What have I to do with this rajya? He gives everything as if he would become a sannyasi and get killed. It's not sannyasa actually. He is so desperate he wants to commit suicide. Kinno rajyena govinda. Govinda is Krishna here. What have I to do with the kingdom? Kim bhogair jivitenava. What is the meaning of this luxury and this life? What is the meaning of this luxurious life, bhoga? And what is the meaning of this life, jiva? Kim bhogair jivitenava. This is exactly why Bhagavad Gita is simple, I say. Till the 700 shlokas, there are some, in between there are some shlokas which you may have to refer back once again to understand, and which even after teaching Bhagavad Gita for so many years, I may have to refer back at that time. But most of these shlokas reveal you what, in whatever language you are in, the perfect truth of what is happening there. Nakankshe vijayam Krishna, nacha rajyam sukhanita. Krishna, I don't want victory. I don't want victory. Nacha rajyam sukhanita. I don't want kingdom. I don't want this pleasure, sukha, joy that I get after winning. No. Kinno rajyana govinda. What should I do with this kingdom, Krishna? Kim bhogair jivitenva. What's the meaning of this luxurious life and life? Not necessary. I don't want any of this. Perfectly a suicidal tendency that has come in him. He was there to fight against injustice. After seeing the people, his own people in front of him, he has come to this extreme of dejection, which you can see. It could happen in our lives also. So we also have something to pour out to Krishna when we go through the Bhagavad Gita. I think we can repeat this shloka. Nakankshe vijayam Krishna.
Nakangshe vijayam Krishna.
Nacha rajyam sukhani cha.
Nacha rajyam sukhani cha.
Kinno rajyena govinda.
Kimno rajyena govinda.
Kim bhogair jivitena va.
Kim bhogair jivitena va.
Nakankshe vijayam Krishna.
Nakangshe vijayam Krishna.
Nacha rajyam sukhani cha.
Nacha rajyam sukhani cha.
Kinno rajyena govinda.
Kimno rajyena govinda.
Kim bhogair jivitena va.
Kim bhogair jivitena va.
And he continues this argument. We want kingdom to rule only when they are also alive. Killing everybody, everybody in front of us and getting a kingdom, that is getting a burial ground as a kingdom, is not our desire. That's what he says. Esha marte kankshitammo rajyam bhoga sukhancha. That is for these people we want rajya and sukha. We want to give a good governance. We should have the credit of giving a good governance to these people, and then enjoy that we have been doing something great. Killing all these people is not our ideal. We want kingdom for the sake of these people when they are alive. Rajyam Boga Sukhancha. We want Rajya for these people to get these people. Boga also because of these people living, and Sukha also, which he referred to in the previous shloka. We want Rajya, Boga, Sukha, which he referred in the previous shloka. When these people live, we want it, not when they are dead. Killing all these people, what is the meaning of having Rajya, Boga, Sukha, and so on? That's his argument. Yeshamarte, for the sake of these people, Yeshamarte means for the sake of these people. Kangshitam no, Kangshitam means we desire. Rajya, Rajyam, Boga, Sukhanica. We desire to have Rajya, Boga, and Sukha. So, ime avastita yuddhe pranam stakvatanacha. But now, they have all gathered here, having left the desire of their life, having left everything that they had in possession, pranam stektva dhananicha. They have decided to leave their prana, and also they have decided to leave their wealth. This is not our ideal of having a kingdom for ourselves. That's Arjuna's argument. Eshamarthe kangshitam no rajyam boga sukhancha. For the sake of these people only, we want rajya boga sukha. The term which is already used in the previous shloka. And but these people, if they live, we want it. If they all die, what is the meaning of our having Rajya, Bhoga and Sukha? I don't want to fight the war. The ime avastita yuddhe pranam stekva dhanata. They have all come here sacrificing their lives, sacrificing their wealth. And not my ideal of having a kingdom like that. Kill all and then you become the ruler. That's not my ideal. They must all live. I must rule them and see how I can rule a country. So as that is my desire, he says, Esha Amarte Kangshitam no Rajyam Bogas Sukha. For these people living only we want Rajya Boga and Sukha, not after killing them. But what has happened is they have all gathered here to leave their prana and also dhana, that is the wealth that they had, the kingdom they had, the palace they have deserted everything and come here to die. Why should I need such a horrible kingdom to rule? That's the feeling of Arjuna. I think we can repeat. Yeshamarthe kangshitam no
येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो
rajyam boga sukani cha
राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च
ime avastita yuddhe
तैमे अवस्थिता युद्धे
pranam stektva dhanani cha
प्राणां त्यक्त्वा धनानि च
येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं न
येषामर्थे काङ्क्षितं नो
राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च
राज्यं भोगा सुखानि च
त इमे अवस्थिता युद्धे
त इमे अवस्थिता युद्धे
प्राणां त्यक्त्वा धनानि च.
प्राणान् त्यक्त्वा धनानि च.
For us, Sanjaya had told whom Arjuna saw in the battlefield previously, you remember. All relation that a man and man may have, being a brother, being a son, being a father, being a great father, great grandfather, uncle, and father-in-law, and so on and so forth, brother-in-law, friend, and so on. All were there in the battlefield. That is what Sanjaya had said. Arjuna also repeats that in the next two shlokas. Arjuna repeats, Acharya Pitara Putraha. Now I can see teachers there. I told you, Dronacharya. He made him the number one archer in the world, taking even the life of that poor fellow, Ekalavya. He is there in front of me, I must kill him. Acharya Pitara Putraha. I told you there are three to four generations of people gathered in the Swaram. Pitaraha, Putraha, children, sons. putra sataiva cha pitamaha. Great grandfathers are also there, like Bhishma. Pitamaha. Matulaha, uncles. Shashuraha, Pautraha, grandchildren. And then Shalya Sambandhis Tata. Shalya Sambandhis Tata. Friends and relatives. So who are the people there? Your meaning of the book says, I can see teachers, parental uncles, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, that is Mavandru, and Chikapandru, Dodapandru. In English, relations are simple. Mother's brother is also an uncle, father's brother is also an uncle. But in Kannada, one is an uncle and another is a mama. Mother's brother is mama, father's brother is Chikappa or Dodappa. That is the difference in relation in English and Kannada. So you have to be careful with these words. Maternal uncle, in-laws, grandsons, cousins, friends, and other relatives. To make it very simple, all relation between man and man is have gathered here to fight the war. Either on Pandava's side or on the Kaurava side. He is not bothered whether they are on his side or on the other side now. He is bothered about the tragedy that is going to come if he fights the war. So that is his problem. So he also mentions what Sanjay earlier mentioned, all relatives are gathered. I think we can repeat. Acharya Pitara Putraha
Acharya Pitara Putra
Tataiva cha Pitamaha
Tathaiva cha Pitamaha
Matula Shushura Putraha
Matula Shvashura Putraha
Shalya Sambandhinastata
Shalya Sambandhinastatha
Acharya Pitara Putraha
Acharya Pitara Putraha
Tataiva cha Pitamaha
Tathaiva cha Pitamaha
Matula Shushura Putraha
Matulaha Shvashura Putraha
Shalya Sambandhinastata.
Shala Sambandhinastatha.
And then he has taken a decision. Etan nahantumichami gnatopi Madhusudana. Beautiful. Better I am get killed instead of my killing these people. Etan nahantumichami. I am not going to kill these people. Etan nahantumichami. I am not going to kill these people. Gnatopi Madhusudana. Even if I am killed, it's okay. Let them kill me, it's okay. I am not going to kill these people. That is the resolution that Arjuna has come to after seeing his own people in front of him. Etan nahantumichami. I don't like to kill these people. Hantumichami. Ichami means ichelanante. I don't have iche to kill these people. Etan nahantumichami. Gnatopi Madhusudana. Even if I killed, it's okay for me. Even if I killed, it's okay, but I don't want to kill these people. Etan nahantumichami. Gnatopi Madhusudana. Madhusudana is Krishna here. I told you, wonderful names are used for Krishna and Arjuna and Krishna throughout the Bhagavad Gita. You can enjoy the different names being used for the same person. And then, Etan nahantumichami gnatopi Madhusudana. I don't like to kill these people. Even if I am get killed, it's better. Api Trailokya Rajyasya Hetokinu Mahitase. Not only for this Rajya. I am not going to kill these people. If I can get three Rajas of three Loka, Swarga, Patala, and so on, I am not going to do it. Not only for Hastinapura, but for all the three Lokas, I am not going to fight. Even after fighting, even if I get three Lokas to rule, I don't want it. Api Trailokya Rajyasya. Much less than the earth, even if I get kingdom of three worlds, I am not going to kill. That's his determination. Etanna hantumichhami gnatopi madhusudana. Very clear. If you are following carefully, you will never miss a single shloka, ununderstandable, even if your language is not Sanskrit. The grammar of Sanskrit, even also, I am not efficient to explain. But understandability is there in Bhagavad Gita. The words will tell you what's happening there, and they can also give meaning because that is the mother language of all our languages. It's the great grandmother of all our languages that we speak in India. Etanna hantumichhami gnathopi madhusudana. I'm not going to kill these people, Madhusudana. Api Trailokya Rajyasya. Even if I can get Trailokya Rajya, Rajyas of three loka. No, I'm not going to kill. I'm not. Gnatopi is the word that you use. I'm ready to get killed. Not going to kill. Gnatopi Madhusudana. Even if I get killed, Madhusudana, I'm not going to fight back. That is the thing that has come to his mind. Etanna hantumichhami gnatopi madhusudana api trailokya rajyasya hetokinamaikute. Even if I get Rajya of three lokas, I'm not ready to fight. So that is the determination of Arjuna, which he expresses to Krishna. Let us repeat. Etanna hantumichhami
एतान्न हन्तुमिच्छामि
gnatopi madhusudana
घ्नतोऽपि मधुसूदन
api trailokya rajyasya
अपि त्रैलोक्यराज्यस्य
heto kinnumahi krute.
हेतो किन्नु मही कृते
Etanna hantumichhami
एतान्न हन्तुमिच्छामि
gnatopi madhusudana
घ्नतोऽपि मधुसूदन
api trailokya rajyasya
अपि त्रैलोक्यराज्यस्य
heto kinnumahi krute.
हेतु किं नु मही कृते.
And then continues this argument. Nihatya dharta rashran naha ka pritisya janardana. Krishna, if he uses janardana for Krishna, nihatya, what should happen to us by killing these people, Krishna? Whom? Dhritarashtra's people. Nihatya dharta rashran naha ka pritisya janardana. What will happen to us when we kill them? Papameva ashreya dasman. Only we get papa of killing so many people. Papameva ashreya dasman. Papa bandbedette. That's what we have got the feeling in everything. So we will have that evil effect, bad effect of called papa. Nihatya dhartarashrana kapritisya janardana. What satisfaction we get by killing these people, Krishna? Papamem ashredasman. You can underline. Only we incur papa. Only we incur bad karma is called papa, which we have to pay in our later part of the life is called papa. And then papamem ashredasman hatvaitan atataina. Killing these atataina, he says. You can underline that atataina. Atataina is a word wherein a lot of evil things are done by a man. Duryodhana was a atatai because he wanted to kill his brothers. They had insulted the Draupadi in the war field. They had grabbed the kingdom of others. So there are 4 or 5 things, very evil things. If they do those things, they are called atatais in Sanskrit. Kauravas are atatais. He has a simple, interesting logic. If we kill these atatais, that is people who have done a lot of evils with everything, What should happen? Where should their Papa go? That will command us, that he says. If we kill them, that their Papa will we have to bear. That will happen to us if we kill them. Nihatya Dhartarashtranaha Kapritisyar Janardana. Killing these Atatais, what satisfaction will we get, Krishna? Papamev Ashri Dasman. We also gain a lot of papa. That's the better word instead of sin, bad karma. We also have papa Hatvaitan Atatainaha. Killing these evil people who have done lot of evil things, such as snatching the land of others, disrespecting the woman and insulting them, and all the evils were done by Kaurava side, and that papa will come to us if we kill them. Therefore, I am not going to kill. Therefore, I am not ready to kill these people. If we kill these poppies, we will get back the papa which they have done. So his argument is, Krishna, let's go back. You are not ready to go back. I will lift my hand and surrender. Let them kill me with their bows and arrows. Exactly a suicidal tendency where he doesn't want to fight back. He only wants to surrender and die. That's what is the position of Arjuna after seeing his own people in both sides of the army. Now he is not worried whether he is in the Kaurava side or on his own side. He only thinks of papa that will occur to him, the evil that will come to them if we kill these people. So he says. And then I think we can repeat. Nihatya Dharta Rashtranaha
Nihatya Dhartarashrannaha
Kapritisyarjanardana
Janardana
Papame Vashraye Dasman
Papameva Shraye Dasman
Hatvai Tanatatainaha
Atvaitanatatayinaha
Nihatya Dharta Rashtranaha
Nihatya Dhartarashrannaha
Kapritisyarjanardana
Kapritisyajjanardana
Papame Vashraye Dasman
Papameva Shraye Dasman
Hatvai Tanatatainaha.
Atvaitanatatayinaha.
Did we repeat the previous shloka Etannohanchumichyami Kavita?
Yes.
Yeah, we will go to next one. Tasmanarha vayam hantum dhartarasham sarvandvan swajanam vikatam matva sukhinasyama. Same argument he continues. Therefore, you should not kill our own relatives. The sons of Dhritarashtra destroying our own people, Madhava, how should we be happy? How can we be happy killing our own people, Krishna? Tasman means therefore. Therefore means he has given the argument previously. Yes, Tasman nara vayamantum dhartarashtan subham. Dhritarashtra people, Sabandhavan, our bandhus. Our bandhus. They all grew together. They ate together. They slept together. They were fed together. Now they have become enemies of each other. This is what is going to happen in families. Brothers begin to fight. Previously, they were so good to each other, helping to each other at a time, and then when they want to fight it out. Not many people are there to sacrifice and tell them, oh, you go your way, I'm fine, without your property or money and other things. We don't do that. We want our justice. So same thing is happening here, but Arjuna thinks of a different plan. Tasman nara vayam mantum dhartarashtan sabandhavan. So we are not eligible to kill these Dhritarashtra people. Swajanam mikatam hatva sukhinasyama madhava. Underline, you can. Killing our own people, how can be peaceful? How can we get sukha? Swajanam hi katam hatva, killing our own people, how can we get the sukha? That is the word which we use in all languages. Sukha, dukkha is the common word for all of us. Swajanam hi katam hatva, sukhinasyama madhava. Madhava, how can we get sukha? By killing our own people. Therefore, etan nahantumichami. Therefore, I am not going to kill them. Gnatopi Madhusudana, he told in the earlier shloka. Even if I am get killed, I am not going to kill. That is the resolution, decision that Arjuna has come, seeing his soul people on both sides of the army. I think we can repeat. Tasmanhara vayam hantum
तस्मान्नार्हा वयं हन्तुं
dhartarashtraन् sabandhavan
धार्तराष्ट्रान् स्वबान्धवान्
स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा
स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा
सुखिनः स्याम माधव
सुखिनः स्याम माधव
तस्मान्नर्हा वयं हन्तुं
तस्मान्नार्हा वयं हन्तुं
धार्तराष्ट्रान् स्वबान्धवान्
धार्तराष्ट्रान् स्वबान्धवान्
स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा
स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा
सुखिनः स्याम माधव.
सुखिनः स्याम माधव.
Here you can observe an interesting thing. Mind brings out certain feelings at certain times to the top level. Now Arjuna forgets all the insult and effort to kill them by Dhritarashtra's. Forgets everything, only he thinks it a papa to kill Dhritarashtra people. Forgotten, trying to burn them in the wax palace, trying to deny them by, in fact, Shakuni played dice, not really in the proper way. He used all ill means to Pandavas lose. Arjuna has forgotten all those things that happened to him in the previous life. He only says, why should we kill these people? If we kill these people, their evil also comes to us. Therefore, we are not going to kill. And what sukha will come if we kill our own people? That is his argument he has given. And we go to the next one. Yadyapyete naposhyanti lobobahata chetasaha. Next argument of Arjuna. They are desirous of kingdom, wealth, luxury. They don't see the evil at all of war. They don't see the evil of war at all. Yadyapyete napashyanti, yadyapyete, in case they don't see, because they are loba upahata chetasaha. Greedy, because they are, their sense has been withdrawn by the greed, they don't see what is going to happen. Yadyapyete napashyanti. If they cannot see the truth because of their loba upahata chetasaha, greed has destroyed their thinking. Greed has destroyed their thinking. What can't they think? Kulakshaya kritam dosham. They don't see what will happen if kulakshaya happens. He has taken a new term. Think of a country where all males are killed in a war. What would happen then? Can dharma be saved? Can system be saved? That is the question that has come in the mind of Arjuna now. Yadyapyete napashyanti lobopahata chetasaha. Greed, lobha. Because of the greed, they don't have the clear thinking and think that they want to fight us and kill us. Therefore, they don't see kulakshaya kritam dosham. Kulakshaya. Kula means Kula, which we all have the same word. Kulakshaya will happen. That is, all the clans will lose their sanctity. Mitra drohe cha patakam. And mitra droha happens. Mitra droha means deceiving each other. You believe him is a fund, ultimately, he deceived you in full. That also they don't see. Mitra droha, they are always ready to do the mitra droha. And then patakam. Patakam means evil job. They are ready to do evil job. They don't see the truth. Because of lobopahata chetasa. Because their chetasa, their thinking, has been destroyed by their greed. Thinking has been destroyed by their greed. They don't see the truth of killing their own, the evil of killing their own people. Killing people around. And yadyapete na pashyanti lopopahata chetasa. Because their mind is fully covered with lobha, greed, they don't see what is the evil of warfare. Kulakshaya Krutam dosha, they don't see. What's Kulakshaya will happen, they don't see. Mitra droha happens, that also they don't see. Patakam, many evil things happen, they don't see. They don't see all this because of their lobha upahata chetasa. Because of their lobha upahata chetasa. Their intelligence has been covered by their ignorance. Kulaksha, they don't say all these things. And next shloka he says about himself and Krishna and others. Let us repeat this. Yadyapyete na pashyanti
Yadyapyete na pashyanti
lobopahata chetasaha
लोभोपहत चेतसः
kulaksha kritam dosham
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं
mitradrohe cha patakam
मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम्
yadyapyete na pashyanti
यद्यप्येते न पश्यन्ति
lobopahata chetasaha
लोभोपहत चेतसः
kulaksha kritam dosham
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं
mitradrohe cha patakam.
मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम्.
You see the beauty of the next argument. We know all this, Arjuna's feeling. We know what's Kulakshaya, we know what is Mitra Droha. We are not confused at all with these things. Katam na gneyam asmabhihi papadasman nivartitum. We are people having knowledge. Why don't we avoid getting such evil things happening? They don't see it because of Kulakshaya, Lobopata Chetasa. We are not that. We have clear conscience. We know what's good and what's bad and other things. We are enlightened people. That's what Arjuna believes. Katamna Gnayam Asmabhihi. Gnaya means having knowledge. Having all this knowledge, Gnayam Asmabhihi, Papa Dasman Nivartitum. Why can't we think of avoiding this papa, which would come if we kill? They don't see it because they are blind, because of their lobopahata chetasa. We are not that. We are brighter people. We understand what is lobha, what is mitradroha and everything, what is said in the previous shloka. And then, katham na jnyamasmabihi papadasman nivartitam. Having known the evil of all these things, why don't we try to get back from the battlefield? Get back from the battlefield. Why don't we think of not fighting at all? Kulaksha Kautam Dosham Propashvatit Janardana. Janardana, he calls to Krishna. What would happen if Kulakshaya happens? We know that. They do not know. As we are people having known what is going to happen, why don't we stop this war? That is the question Arjuna asked Krishna. We are better people. We have the understanding of things. We know what's Kulakshaya. We know what is Mitradroha. And why don't we avoid fighting? Why don't we lift our hands and say, surrender? Why don't we do that? That's the question of Arjuna to Krishna. Let us repeat. Katam na jneyam asmabhihi
कथं न ज्ञेयमस्माभिः
पापादस्मान् निवर्तितुम्
पापादस्मान्निवर्तितुम्
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषम्
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं
प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन
प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन
यद्यप्येते न पश्यन्ति कथं न ज्ञेयमस्माभिः
कथं न ज्ञेयमस्माभिः
पापादस्मान् निवर्तितुम्
पापादस्मान्निवर्तितुम्
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषम्
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं
प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन.
प्रपश्यद्भिर्जनार्दन.
Looking at Arjuna's point of view, we all are tempted to believe that what Arjuna says is right. These things are going to happen, therefore war is not necessary. But Krishna has a different look. Krishna looks at the entire thing from the dharma side. Arjuna looks at the entire thing from the view of family, a brother, sister, uncle, and so on. They are two different things. We will stop at